All right, Hughes, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
State of the Dabbleverse. Are we on an incline, a decline? What's going on with the Dabbleverse in August of 2025?
Karl, you're an excellent podcaster because that sets me up to my next and final topic. There you go. You mentioned the decline of the Dabbleverse, so now it's got to the point.
No. That's not what I said. Fucking guy.
So you said that that's what it will sound like when I clip this and it starts off with that. So, Karl, you were mentioning earlier about your distrust of non-whites and the decline of the Dabbleverse and how you hit your wife and you'll do it again.
I remember, yeah.
We've now got to this point where the big story at the minute is, I don't even know the full fucking story, but Ashley Cummins, the sister of the legendary comedian Whitney, so many great jokes. We could sit here for hours talking about all the funny stuff she says. Women are notoriously funny, and she is proof. She's also a really good actor. She was in this great film called Studio 666, the hilarious and terrifying Foo Fighters horror comedy that was so great that Taylor Hawkins killed himself. This was because he knew we can never top this. There's no album, nothing we could do. It's just a glorious time to be a fan.
This might be the worst answer to my question possible. Where are we going? What are we doing?
So you were saying that every show in the Dabbleverse is bad right now, right? So we get this, and that shows this fucking woman Ashley is now, for some reason, and I want to ask Dean about this and Eccles, and maybe even a little bit of Quad. Everybody hates her for no logical reason, and now the fucking Kevin Brennan feud that's going on, like none of this shit makes any sense. Dean, dude, why don't you like Ashley? It's because you were told to.
It's not even that I don't like Ashley. I don't know Ashley. I got no feelings about it. She started doing a show with Kiki. I've been covering Kiki for months. I tuned into their first episode and went, oh my God, these two are dumb. This is amazing. There's so much stuff to clip and make fun of. That's all it's been for me. But you just mentioned this feud with Kevin Brennan. If you're going to go on Jake Hudson's stream and start screaming about how you're going to call the owner of Google to take down Kevin Brennan's channel, you probably got to get some hate from people, right?
Yeah, you don't think
does anyone believe she's really good friends with Larry Page anyway?
It doesn't make any sense.
Does anyone believe that?
No.
Sorry.
But Karl, when you see this stuff with Brennan and the state of his show, like his decline, as you were saying earlier on, Karl, his decline is the worst thing you've ever seen. Like, what the fuck has happened to him? How did he get to this position? And I'll always like Stevie Lou. I don't get the hate that he gets, but it's almost like he brings Stevie on simply for him to be a target for these fucking weirdos to endlessly send him like insulting comments. But what do you think about that, Karl? Love, Lady K?
So Kevin Brennan is mentally ill. He has mental illness. And the reason why we know that is because he was pulled over by the police for speeding. He wasn't doing a show, and he acted like a complete lunatic. And we got to hear the audio of that. And that is what Kevin Brennan is. He's a lunatic. He can't interact with people. That's why he doesn't go to comedy clubs. He's pissed everyone off. He's afraid of people. He's afraid of going out and being confronted with someone. He needs Stevie Lou around him. I think he's just a mentally ill guy who's in decline.
Yeah, but I just think that with his show, to see how those numbers have dropped. I remember during the pandemic, on a bad day, he would have like 2,000 live viewers. Now, if he gets anything over 1,000, you could see how paranoid he gets. And he starts blaming fucking Shuley and people like this dickhead Quad who are obsessed with pushing this fucking agenda that Shuley knew that fucking that Shuley was a PDF, all this stupid shit. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on in the Dabbleverse. Everybody's insane. I despise everyone, especially Quad and especially Dean. What do you think about that, Quad?
What do I think about what you think? I don't really care. But yeah, great question. Thanks for the.
He can't ask a question. He can't answer a question. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, back to Ashley though. Like I do think a lot of the hatred she gets is from telling people what they can and can't do. Like you can't come into the Dabbleverse and instantly be like, dude, you can't take pictures of me, you can't take video of me, take that down or else. And she's doing it to Kevin Brennan now too. Like, oh, I'll have my best friend Larry Page. He'll be taking your channel down. The funniest part about that whole thing is that Kevin actually went and took all the live videos down off of his channel. So she did actually get somewhat of a reaction after he was like blustering and showing off on Twitter. Later that night, he actually went and took all the live shows down because apparently he was worried that she might actually know Larry Page. So when you say like mental illness, all of us would laugh at her and be like, yeah, whatever, and move on. But it clicked somewhere in his head later that night. He was like, oh shit, maybe I better go take down all my live shows. So
he's paranoid for sure.
Yeah.
It's because he doesn't leave his fucking house. He just sits there all day thinking, observing what everybody else is doing, and he's driven himself nuts. But what do you think, Ackle? Do you think that this whole Ashley shit is Brennan's low point?
No, I don't think this will even be remembered in 3 months' time when you think about KB and some of his low points. But what I will say, my main issue with Ashley, my only issue with Ashley, is that she got Rochi to do yoga, and that's just fucked up. So yeah, that's my main issue, because that's
But like Brennan didn't even go to his own fucking brother's funeral. but he will go see Dirty Work with Stevie Lou. I love Norm Macdonald and all that stuff, but I would assume that going to your own brother's funeral is kind of a bigger deal than seeing a director's cut. What do you think, Phil?
Sure, I agree with your last statement, I guess.
That being said,
he watched the video from the funeral on his show, though. Isn't that a nice homage to your dead brother?
Well, he sniped it. He sniped his dead brother's
funeral. Yeah, he sniped it.
Awesome.
I don't think anyone in the family wants to see him. I think he's probably doing them all a favor.
Yeah, probably.
Including Neil, the more famous brother. Indeed.
Well, what have you heard about behind the scenes, Karl? We know you've got the scoop. Let's go.
What are we talking about?
You were telling us behind the scenes that you have all this inside info on Kevin Brennan, that you're going to dox him tonight on WATP.
No, this little piggy is when we're going to do that.
Oh, excellent.
4 p.m. Eastern. Nobody Likes Onions channel.
Definitely. But I just think that this Ashley stuff with Brennan, I can't believe it's actually happening. Like how the fuck, what the fuck was is wrong with her? Why was she on Jake Hudson's show? Like, why would you use that as your platform to announce your plans to fucking hack into the YouTube data system to erase channels? Because why the fuck is she even angry at Brennan in the first place? I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Dane, fill me in, baby.
Well, Brennan didn't pay her the same amount as he paid her the first time. Maybe didn't even pay her at all when she went on MLC. But the overall answer is she's dumb. We played a clip of Ashley and Kiki a couple of weeks ago where 8 + 5 took her 3 beats to get to 13. And then she did 9 + 9 = 19. So she's just a dumb person. Simple as that.
Everybody goes on Jake's show, by the way. It's a big platform, man. Felicia was on there. Kevin Brennan's been on there. Bob Levy's been on. Everyone's been on.
Adam Bush
Jake's
was
show.
on there.
Exactly.
Nice.
He doesn't do any shows.
Well, I can't stand Jake. He weirds me out. But yeah, I just think, who do you think's going to be Brennan's next feud? Because he needs a feud at all times. Like he can't do stuff like leave the. Do you think that's happening?
It's set up to. Whether they bite on it, that's up to Mersh, really. But it seems that way.
Well, in that instance, I'd have to go with Mersh because I don't think Brennan really has it. All he really does is go, "Do you think I don't care?" And that's basically his entire comeback. Then he gets all these big fucking super chats of people going, "You get him, Kevy. You're the man." and he's never gonna get well. He's a sick man, and it's actually kind of funny to see.